Thursday, a bittersweet day for you and I. It's our last day of the week together. But it's a good one because on Thursdays, you and I, we do this.
Your favorite influencers and content creators.
This is Like, Follow, Subscribe on Nightlife with Celeste Anthony.
That's right, it is a Thursday. It's like, follow, subscribe. We chat to your favorite content creators and influencers as we see them on social media, whether that be TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And it is about 23 minutes away from 10 o'clock. And today we have a very special guest in studio, live and direct, sitting in front of me. I've been following on social media for quite a while. He's been doing absolutely amazing things and he's at a quite interesting spot in his life. And I thought no better time than today to get onto the show right here on Nightlife. Welcome, Intezaar.
Hoya, good up FM!
Really, I was hoping with everything in me that is how you would start.
Definitely, that is the start.
Welcome to Nightlife.
Thank you so much for having me.
I am so excited that you're here. How was your day?
Amazing. How was yours?
Boring.
Boring.
This was my highlight of my day.
This is the highlight of my day.
Intezaar, listen, you have a lot of followers on TikTok. To be specific, you have 314.1 thousand people. Do you realize that is a lot of people?
Yes.
Does that make you nervous to think of?
Not at all.
Really?
Not at all. Not at all.
I'm so happy that you're so confident in yourself. Is this the confidence that we see that you portray on social media? Is that for real?
That's 100% for real because I feel like it's all about loving yourself. If you love yourself, who else? Who else do
that
you
matters,
need?
right?
That's all.
I must
Literally.
tell you, Intezaar, every time someone comes onto the show, my very first question to them is, do you, now that you've created this amazing platform for yourself with 314.4k people, do you now think of yourself as a content creator or do you think of yourself as an influencer?
Let's see. I would be like, I think I'm kind of influencer now. I think I'm an influencer now because I influence people in doing certain things and how can I say, experiencing certain things. So whatever I do, they would want to do. So I would be like, I think I'm an influencer
How
now.
does it feel? Does it feel like there's a weight on your shoulders that you should be always doing the right thing because people are looking at you and they might do the same thing as you?
Yes and no. Yes and no. Yo, this one. But definitely yes. Because I need to watch whatever I do, you know what I mean? Because everybody's watching, cannot make
But there should be a balance where you can still be yourself and figure
Yes,
things out for yourself. Because you
100%.
are young. How old are you?
I'm only 19
No,
now.
you're only 19. And no, I don't feel like you should be too careful. I get it. You've got a responsibility towards people.
Yeah.
But I also want you to experience life and make the mistakes that I made when I was 21.
Definitely.
When I was 25, right?
And learn from those.
And learn from that.
Yes,
and you
from it.
learning from that and maybe speaking about how you learn from mistakes is also part of your influence, right?
Yes, 100%. For people seeing what's happening in my day-to-day life and seeing that not everything is all roses and
100%.
sunshine, you know what I mean? There are off days and there are on days, you know?
Speaking of which, I want to first of all congratulate you on passing matric.
Thank you
It's amazing.
so much.
I don't even want to tell you how long ago I was in matric, but I remember the feeling because you're so stressed.
Yes.
You know how hard you started, but there's this little thing in your brain that makes you think, what if I don't make it?
Yes. I feel like it's on everyone's brain.
Let me ask you this. If by some weird fluke and you didn't make it, were you going to come to us on social media and tell us immediately?
I would even tell you guys. Oh, yeah, means I didn't make matric. I would have to be honest because I bet you someone would have found out.
Yeah, true.
You know,
True.
so honesty is the best policy. Honestly.
No, congratulations. But soon after, or before, you had made a video where you were quite honest and you said, listen, I didn't get into university.
Yeah.
Did you still not get into university?
I still did not get into university at all.
I want people. So when you said that, I was like, I have to get him on the show right now.
Yeah.
Because when I passed matric, I also didn't get into university.
Ooh.
Because I waited way too long
To when you applied.
to when I applied because I had no one to take me to these places and I
Yeah.
felt so young and so dumb and
Yeah.
I had no one leading me, right? And I was scared almost. It felt like such a big thing to go do on your own.
I feel like everybody feels that way. Like everybody, I feel like there should be someone to tell us how to do these things because there is not, like I feel like everybody feels confused about that.
100%.
Always.
Like, can't they do like 1 month in matric where they just teach you how to apply to
How
universities?
to apply to universities and what goes for what and all those things. That would make life a bit
so
more
much
easier.
easier.
Yeah.
Let me ask you about this social media journey that you've been on. Where did it start? How did you pick up your phone and go, yo, ek is nogals interesting?
So it started off, I think, during COVID. I started off with one video. I always knew I wanted to be well known.
Okay.
I always knew I wanted to be a star. I knew. And then I just started making funny videos. And
What grade were you in at this time when it was COVID?
I think grade 9
Nine.
or grade 9,
Okay.
10. Grade 19. And then this one video just went viral of me.
Do you remember which one it was?
Yes, it was me basically being school bro. I was acting like a teacher. It was COVID times and now everybody's coming back to school and I was just shouting everybody's name like a COVID name and all these things. And then that video went viral and I was like, oh my word. We can take this thing further.
Yeah.
And then now consistency is key. And then I just kept on posting, started finding my niche, what worked for me.
Yeah.
And then boom, eventually one day I found my slogan, oh yeah,
Which is, I want to ask you, where does it come from? You just kept saying it, but maybe when you started making your videos.
There was these motivational videos I made, no? And then one of the songs said, oh yeah, and then I just added Mensa, and I was like, oh yeah, Mensa, and from there, I've just been keeping that. And now,
people
oh
love
yeah,
it.
Mensa, and people love it.
I bet when they see you out in the streets, they shout at you.
They shout, oh yeah, Mensa.
I knew it.
The first thing they see is, oh yeah, Mensa.
I knew it. Listen, so now you're making this in your privacy of your home or whatever, but now you come to school because you're still in school. When did the learners start picking up on like you are doing the things on social media?
Let's say I grew with my school.
Oh.
So I grew with my school. So as I went further on in the grades, the children were already used to me, man. But when the
Because I assume that was your personality at school anyway, right?
100%
Okay.
that live, happy, chappy person. But when the grade 8 started coming, they now new to the school. They were all like, this, oh yeah, Mensa.
Oh.
He's famous. Yeah, that's when
and
I
the
started
teachers,
getting
that is so funny to me. I couldn't imagine.
at first, the teachers were not happy about it.
Okay.
The teachers were not happy about it. But I was just like, this is my career, guys. This can be my career. So get with the
It's
scope.
very, I must be honest with you. I always say this. When my father first found out that I'm in radio, it was very confusing for him because it's not a job, right?
Yeah.
To our parents. And so your mother's sitting there right behind you, filming you right now. Big ups to moms.
Oh, yeah,
how was her
mommy.
response with you doing this?
At first, it was chaotic. Like, if I would pick up the phone, she would be like, what video are you making now? But eventually, I would say she got used to it and she started participating in the video. And I would say that made our bond also stronger.
That's cute.
That made our bond 100% strong. And because of that, I would say me and my mommy's relationship is like this now.
That is so
yeah.
sweet. You're very lucky. You're in a very blessed position to have your family
Definitely
support.
blessed above and beyond.
Listen, I want to ask you this. You've created this platform. You've been so funny. You've been so inspirational. What do you think, if I just asked you, what was your purpose and your intent on social media? What do you want me, the consumer of your content, the consumer of your influence, to walk away with after I watch your videos?
A smile on your face. A smile on your face. When someone tells me that the reason like they are happy today was because they watched one of my videos, my day is made.
Oh.
Like I feel like I've done my duty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If one person can tell me just them going into my profile
Okay.
and watching one of my videos makes their day. It makes my day. Honestly.
That's amazing.
That makes my day.
That's a good relationship to have. I make your day, you make my day.
Yes,
right?
definitely.
We speak to influencers quite a lot on Good Hope FM, and we find that, listen, as much as it looks like it's so cool from the outside, because it really does,
Yeah.
there are also negatives when it comes to
Always.
social media. What have you found have been the negatives for you, and then how do you deal with that?
Okay, so the negative is obviously comments in the comment section. There's always ugly people out there that will shout rude things, you know what I mean? But I'm all about the ignore life. Like I hardly look at the comment sections. I leave that to my mother. So if she sees an ugly comment, she'll be like, delete it, and I'll be like, okay, then I just delete it. I don't have time for those negative comments.
Is she your momager?
Yes,
Okay.
she's my momager. She is my momager. And like and then I'll just delete it because I couldn't be faced you taking your time out of your day to comment on my video.
100%.
Yo, I feel amazing.
I love that. You're so positive.
Always, I have to be.
You're so positive. It makes me happy. That's why I'm telling you this was the highlight in my day, because you're so positive. Thank you for that.
Thank you so
and
much.
I hope that I feel like you are only human as well. So when you
Yeah.
have your moments of doubt, remember how many smiles you've put on people's faces.
Definitely.
You
Thank
promise?
I promise
Okay,
I'll
good.
try my best.
Talk to us real quick before we let you go. The journey ahead for you. you now did not get into university. Is it still your plan? And what are you going to do if you still want to do that?
So I am currently working now.
Okay.
I am currently working.
Okay, that was quick.
I know that.
That was quick.
No time to
I would have
waste.
still been laying at home.
No time to waste. I personally, I hate not doing something. I hate not being productive.
Okay.
Like, I love standing up early in the morning
Oh, my
and
word,
having
not
a
me.
purpose. You know what I mean? It just gives me that extra boost. You know what
Okay.
I mean? So whatever God throws my way, I will take that opportunity. So, so it all depends, honestly. Whatever, anything comes, I'll see where it goes.
Okay.
And then, yeah,
Take it one step at a time.
just one step at a time.
Like you did with social media. And look where
Definitely.
that got
and
you.
Definitely.
Intezaar, you have been absolutely fantastic. For those, I don't know if there's anyone, but for those who don't follow you just yet, what are your social media handles?
Intezaar_Kippie on Instagram and on TikTok. Yeah, that's about it. Can I get a Hoya pizza?
Am I doing it right?
I don't think anybody can shout Hoya means like me.
No one can do it like you. No one. Intezaar, thank you for joining us on Good Hope FM. Thank you for being here. It's been absolutely fantastic. We are keeping our eye out on you because I can only imagine from grade 10 to now the amazing things that you've done. I can only imagine what your future looks like. So good luck. And if you are around, please come visit us. You know where we are.
Definitely. Thank you so much for having me. Hoya pizza!
It is 13 minutes away from 10 o'clock. Celest Anthony on Good Hope FM, Cape Town's original radio station. We have loads of great music still on the way. Intezaar Kippie right here on Good Hope FM, of course.